This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Hello everyone, this is One Jenny Fan, and this is my first ever Let's Play. Very excited. I guess I'll be calling these Jenny Plays. So, I hope you guys are excited as I am. I figured I would do Persona 4 Arena Ultimax first, because I have not played this game yet, so figured it would be a good one to start off with. So, that means this Let's Play is going to be blind, and I might be very, very bad. So, disclaimer, there, I am not a fighting expert. With that being said, we will go ahead and start, I guess, with the story mode, because I think that's where I'm going to get the farthest in. I'm going to try to do as complete of a Let's Play as I can, but again, I'm not very good, so it probably won't be 100% completion. And I'm not doing training and stuff like that, because nobody wants to see that. Alright, so, without further ado, here we go. Alright, I guess it's saving. Okay, chapter 1. Okay, I guess we just go here. Do I? Yep. Yep, that looks like it.
So
Now
you will not require our assistance. Is that correct?
I will give a warning. If this is anything like the Persona 4 Arena story, it's going to be very long, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on auto-read right now.
Very well. In that case, there is nothing more to be said. As for your presence here, this room is ordinarily only accessible to those bound by a contract.
Oh, what is this?
You are fated to refine your power. You will most definitely require our assistance.
What?
Until we meet again, farewell.
Well, that's confusing.
Most intriguing.
Are you certain about this? Our domain is indivisible from the destiny of our guests.
I'm wondering if
Nothing
Margaret has a
meaningless
new voice
happens in
actor.
this
Her voice
room,
sounds different.
which can only mean that the fate
It
of
still
our
works,
visitor just now
but
will
it definitely
be...
sounds different.
Margaret?
Pardon. I spoke out of turn. We are only allowed to watch over and assist those guests who are bound by the terms of the contract.
Indeed.
So, The young man Yu Narukami is
For
tied to
those
our
of you that
recent
don't know who
guest's
Yu
fate.
Narukami is, he's the protagonist of
I wonder
Persona
what
4.
fate,
I'm assuming
or
all of you
rather,
know that already, though.
encounter will await him. Yu Narukami. Now that's a guest who never ceases to amaze.
This is true. These are true facts. So now what? Dun dun dun. Loading. Loading, loading, loading. Yes, the game is loading. Junes! I like that the text is a lot slower this time
I had a hunch this was gonna happen.
because
Well, your
the
hunch
dialogue
isn't getting
text
us
was
anywhere.
so
What are we
fast last
supposed to
time.
do? There's
I had
not
to
a
keep
single
switching
open
on and off
seat.
auto read, and it was a pain.
That's just how it goes at Junes during Golden Week. And on Children's Day at that. If it wasn't this busy, we'd be out of business by now.
Today's Children's Day?
All I have to say
I
is
should've
thank
brought
God
Naruto.
for Yuri
That's what you're
Lowenthal,
worried
Johnny
about?
Youngbosh, and Aaron Fitzgerald. I am so glad that they're back. I love them. I know some people are very on the fence about Chie's voice actress, but I love Aaron Fitzgerald. I think she does a great job with Chie. Tracy Rooney was good too, but I just think Aaron Fitzgerald is just a better fit.
Yo, Senpai! I got us some seats.
Speaking of
good job,
voice
Kanji.
actors,
That's pretty impressive, Kanji.
oh,
Especially
no
for
more
you.
Troy Baker,
Damn
at
it,
least for
Ted.
now.
Leave the
We have
especially
Matthew
for you
Mercer
part out
now,
next
but
time.
it's
Alright,
okay because
break
Matthew
it
Mercer
up.
is also
No
good.
fighting, guys.
It's the one good thing is
Let's go, Yukon.
everybody is
Right.
always still good. So this looks like it's
It's a
in
great
Yu's
day
point
out,
of view.
and,
Probably
Dude,
is.
I don't think this is the time for that.
well, how else should I start off? Look at the size of this crowd.
I'd say I made the right call showing up like this. If I came in my usual costume, the little kids would be swarming my adorable bod. I'd be mobbed.
My adorable
Oh,
bod.
yes, I've seen how the children
Wow.
care for
Oh,
food from
Teddy.
time to time.
Wow! Are you being nice to me, Yuki-chan? Has our love finally blossomed?
Oh,
Huh?
Lord.
Of course it hasn't.
Shut down as always.
It's because you
Oh,
never
Yukiko.
learn.
This is why we love you.
Well, let's get down to business. We didn't get
You
to talk
defeat
much yesterday after.
The Huns. Sorry, had to. Okay, so it looks like this takes place right after the ending of Persona 4.
Don't worry about the crowd. Let's start the investigation team meeting anyway.
I might do a Let's Play
Yeah.
of the Arena
Though
story
we are
too.
missing two people.
I'm kind of on the fence about
It's
it.
just not the same without our full roster of pretty girls.
Oh,
Oh.
lordy.
Not only Rise-chan, but Now-chan couldn't be here either.
Does Teddy
It's
have a
not like
different
the
voice
other day,
too?
where we just lost contact with
Like,
Lisa.
I want to say he doesn't, but maybe he does.
She
I
seems
really don't know.
busy.
His
She
voice actor
said
keeps
she had work
changing
during
over
the
and over
holidays,
again.
too. At least
I'm
we
a
got
bit
to talk to her
obsessed.
yesterday.
I run a fandom channel, or I'm trying to run a fandom channel. I
job
guess I
is
should
keeping her
say.
busy too. I guess it's the same old for them.
Naotoko knew things about what happened that not even we did. Apparently, she knew about Mitsuru-san and her friends from the start.
I should go ahead
Thanks
and
to
say
her,
right
though, we got
now,
some good
so my
information.
bias is completely
Well
shown.
then, let's get everyone
Naoto is
up
my
to
favorite
speed on
character.
what happened
so
using that info.
pretty much every time she's going to be on screen, I'm going to be like, yes. And then I also really adore Rize. I know a lot of people, including my boyfriend, really do not like Rize. And to that,
What was
I
it that
say,
started it all?
you are on the wrong train.
Midnight Channel again,
I
I guess. I thought I was dreaming for a good chunk of it, so it's not really hitting me.
Oh, Kanji. Those were some good times. Oh, the Naoto subplot. That was wonderful. Kanji-kun. Kanji. You guys would not get it unless you played Persona 4 Arena and you went down the Kanji subplot. There's basically this whole thing. Sorry for spoilers, but there's this whole thing where Kanji meets Naoto. He thinks he's in a dream, so he thinks Naoto's there because he's in a dream. And then he's trying to come up with something he wants her to do,
So
and
who
he
exactly
decides,
was it
I
that
want you to
put
stop
Labrys
calling me
inside the
Kanji-kun. I want you to
TV?
start calling me
And
Kanji,
why?
just Kanji, without
At
the
first, I thought the
honorific
culprit
or
was
whatever.
jealous of my popularity and tried to
then
break us friends
hilarity
up.
ensues.
Mm-hmm. But that wasn't it.
And
Their
then
goal
I'm
was
talking
to
about this all
disrupt
while
our
they're
hearts by
talking
making
about
us fight
the
each other,
actual
and
Labrys
then
plotline
steal our
that is actually
personas
important.
after they return to being shadows.
Naoto said as much too.
I don't know. Turning them back to shadows and stealing them. That doesn't sound like something just anyone could pull off.
Maybe not, but we know for certain that the culprit was using that method to try and gather powerful shadows.
Gathering shadows, huh? That's definitely not something any normal person would do.
Yeah, I am very confused about what happened at the end of P4A, so I am very glad that they made this game to kind of go forward with it, because basically there was this creepy voice and then nothing else happened. We were very confused, or I was, at least. Yep, P1 Grand Prix, here's the whole basic story plot of P4A for those of you that have not played it. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Basically, all of the Persona casts, or all the ones with Personas anyway, thrown into the TV, or they're not thrown in there, they go in at will, but they're thrown into this tournament called the P1 Grand Prix, and it's actually a pretty decent plot. I know it sounds really dumb, but it works. You just have to kind of go with it, and then it's all kind of part of Labrys' psyche, basically. And here they're talking about the cast from Persona 3. And a lot more characters from Persona 3 are playable in this game, so that's going to be very cool. The only ones that were playable before were Mitsuru, Akihiko, and Aigis. And now there's also Yukari, Ken, Junpei. I feel like I'm forgetting some. No, I think those are the three main ones. I know Fuka's not playable, which is kind of sad, because Rize is. But yes. Haha, rebels!
That reminds me. How are things inside the TV?
Yep, this is definitely a used point of view. I wonder if it's gonna switch, because what they did with the original game is they had
Still the same. It
different
should go back to
stories in
normal
every
eventually,
character's point
but
of
the
view,
P1 Grand Prix
instead
had
of
such
just
an
one
effect that it's still
long
noisy there.
story.
Oh,
I like it
but-
this way, though. I just hope they switch kind of
But
POV.
what?
Because
Quit
the thing
mumbling and
is,
just
with the
spit it
last
out.
game, we tended
It's
to
hard to
hear
say
the
for
same
sure,
stories over and
but I
over
sense
again,
these
just from
weird
different characters' point of
presences.
views.
They
And
feel
since the
kinda
story's
like
already
shadows,
so
but
long, it got kind of annoying.
Really?
But
Weird presences? You mean there's something strange in there?
I don't really know.
What could it
Teddy,
be?
you're useless.
The culprit, maybe?
Nah, he's not actually.
Maybe, but maybe not.
Oh, great. Exactly.
Huh? How would that make sense? The culprit wasn't a Persona user, right?
He did say that he used Labrys because he couldn't enter the TV world himself.
Was it a he? Because the computer voice sounded kind of female to me. There was like this computer voice that kind of hijacked over Labrys, and it sounded female to me. But maybe I'm looking too far into it. I really don't know. But yes, I've been very
So,
confused about
wouldn't
this
that
for like
mean
the
this
past
weird
year.
thing Ted's
I
talking
got
about
P4A
can't
last
be
year,
our bad
so
guy?
I got it
Or
very late in the game.
maybe the culprit can shove people into a TV even though he's not a Persona user.
This is totally random, but I
There's
am
one
loving
more thing
Kanji's
that
outfit.
bothers me.
What is it?
It's something Naoto said.
Flashback? Or no? Maybe? Oh, yep, that's true. Or... I guess that's not true. Why would I have known that? But that's not surprising.
There's so much we don't know.
But no matter what the culprit was
That was a
trying
very
to do,
interesting part.
if he was after us in the TV world,
The
I doubt this
hijacking,
case will
the
wrap
plane and
itself
all that.
up.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Oh, then does that mean...
Too bad for Mitsuru-san, but we're gonna ignore her request not to get involved.
Yeah, we've already figured this out. Way to say the obvious, Yosuke. But that's why we love you, I guess. I don't know.
Ah, so the investigation team's back in
Music
business.
note.
Yep. Feel a
We've
little
already
bad doing
stated
this,
this.
Mitsuru-san, but we can't just leave this be.
We
can
definitely
fight too.
already stated
This is
this.
our
And
town,
in
so it's
this
technically
game,
our
not even in
duty
the
to
last
do
game.
this.
I'm in too.
GA
After
does have a
all,
very valid
I
point.
am Labby-chan's knight. Plus,
Oh my
I can't
gosh,
sit
are you
on the
everybody's
sidelines
knight?
after seeing what
or
this
prince,
culprit did to
or
my
whatever?
world. It had gotten so peaceful thanks to you guys.
So it's decided.
Mm-hmm. We have to return the favor of getting stuck with those strange epithets, too.
Did you learn that word from Naoto, Yukika? Who came up with this demeaning epithet? Naoto fan. That's gonna happen a lot. Just be forewarned.
That makes me so mad. What was that
Carnivore's discarded womanhood!
all about? I could swear.
I also
people
like
cross the
doing
street now
voices.
when
I
they
will
see
imitate
me.
their voices quite
Really?
often,
I
probably.
was actually pretty impressed.
Especially the girls.
Is that how you think of me, Yukon?
No, that's not what I meant.
That reminds me. You seem to like that Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel nickname.
Did he?
Are they gonna
Sensei,
go
have you
off
awakened
and
to a
say
new name?
everyone's nicknames?
Should I call you Kingpin from now on?
For those of you that don't know, Yu is Sister Complex Kingpin. Yosuke is Captain Ressentiment, which basically means he resents everything and is jealous of everyone. Chie is the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, like she said.
This sure has turned out to be some golden week.
Yukiko is
And after you took the time to come see us, too.
Unconquerable Snow Black.
No kidding. Shit got
Kanji
stirred up the
is
day you
the
came back.
blood-curdling beefcake
Someone
emperor.
planned it that
Teddy is
way.
the beast in heat. And Naoto is the 2000 IQ killjoy detective. Those are the ones I remember. Those are the main fighters from P4.
That actually does still bother me a bit.
I don't remember all the ones from P3.
What do you
and I
mean?
apologize for
Oh,
that.
I guess
And any of the new
timing?
ones. I don't know any of those
It's like
yet.
whoever did this was waiting for you to come back.
That doesn't surprise me. It's because he's you. It's because he's the protagonist. Sorry that you're not important enough, Yosuke, but you're not the protagonist. We didn't play as you in the last
Well, I
game.
guess there's no need to think about that now.
Speaking of the last
Oh,
game,
yeah,
still
where's
bitter
Marie-chan?
that there wasn't a female character in
She's
Persona 4
elusive as
Golden.
always.
There should have
It looked like she was
been.
behind something at Sozai Daigaku the other day.
What? Nobody told Emi-chan that Sensei was visiting?
Well, it is Marie-chan we're talking about. I'm sure she's noticed that Yukun's back.
Oh yeah, speaking of Golden, now they're talking about Marie. I will admit, I do not know Golden as well, because I do not own a PlayStation Vita or
Then,
portable or
why
any of like
hasn't
the
she
portable
shown up?
systems.
I mean, if she
So
knew
I'm
that Senpai's
more-
back, you'd think she'd be the first
I'm
to
more
show.
used to the original Persona 4 rather than Persona 4 Golden. And Marie is only in Golden. But I've seen some stuff on the internet, because
Where'd that lightning come from
I do
all
that.
of a sudden?
You're doing it right now, so you can't
Oh,
judge.
look at those insane rain clouds. It's gonna start pouring soon for sure.
Check out the Midnight Channel!
Jeez, the weather report has been way off the mark lately.
I like the kind of lowered colors
Sorry,
for the
that's
rain
mine.
in the
Hello?
background.
Oh, Kasai-san.
That reminds me, Labris is a robot, right? Would she rust if she got caught out in the rain?
Nah, I doubt it. The Kirijo group developed her after all, and they wouldn't be that cheap.
Mid-chan's group sure is amazing. Her stuff is
Mid-chan?
way better than Junes
That's
brand
his
electronics.
nickname for her.
Shut
Mid-chan.
And don't go dissing your own employer.
Wow. Don't diss your own employer. Aww. What's
Labris
going
is
on?
with Mitsuru-san and her friends, right? I wonder how she's doing.
Yep, they talked about that in the cutscenes that they show.
Don't worry,
over
I'm sure she's
and
doing
over
fine.
and over
If all
again
goes
in
well,
Persona 4
we'll see her
Arena.
again in no time.
Remember how I said all the storylines kind of link and they're each character? That means you see the same cutscenes every single time, and it gets very aggravating because it's like, I've already seen this cutscene. Hopefully that does not happen in this game. If it does, I will probably skip over them. Apologies. But you don't need to see it again. If I need to, I'll put like an annotation
you're right.
somewhere saying, here's the clip that we
I should
missed.
stop being such a worry
I don't
wart.
Hey, looks like Yukiko
It's always
Senpai's
good to
off
be
the
careful.
phone.
Oh, welcome back, Yukiko. What was the call about?
It was the
Welcome
inn.
back.
It seems a group of our guests is still out. We didn't have any umbrellas ready for them, so I think a lot of them will come back drenched. Sorry, I have to go back for a bit.
Oh, Yukiko!
right. I forgot this is a busy time for the Amagi Inn, too.
I like Yukiko too.
Actually, shouldn't we be heading
I like
home
all the
ourselves?
girls. I like all the characters.
This keeps
but
up.
my
I bet it'll
favorites are
keep
now
raining
Tanner
into the
Grisek.
night.
Raining, huh? That thing's not gonna come on again, is it?
My favorite male character is probably Yosuke. Probably because he reminds me of my boyfriend. Very closely relatable. If you know him, you can agree. Here we go. Now they're talking about the rain, how it affects the Midnight Channel, all that, yada yada yada.
In any case, let's meet up
Catching
again
people
tomorrow
up.
to check up on the TV.
Like they haven't
Okay,
played
I'll
the
see
other
you all here tomorrow.
games.
And I'll make sure to let Rise-chan know, too.
I'll call up Naoto-kun, though I don't know yet if she'll be able to make it.
Am I the only person that
deal.
loves that they still call
Well,
her
See you
Naoto-kun?
guys tomorrow.
Like, even though she's revealed herself as a girl, they still call her Naoto-kun. Just, I don't want to say out of respect, because that makes it seem like Naoto-chan is not respectful.
What do you think, Yosuke?
But it's
about
a
the timing of all of
preference.
this?
It's the respect to the preference.
Oh, that. I don't know, I might be overthinking this, but...
Spill,
if the
Yosuke,
culprit
spill.
happens to know you, would that give some hint of who it might be?
Whoa. Remember, you're the protagonist. Of course, because people stalk the protagonist. That's how
Is it
works.
possible that it could be Adachi?
Adachi-san?
Uh-oh, spoiler warning! Though it was going to get to this point. The people that did not play P4, you are going to be spoiled. And there you go. There's the spoiler. But yeah, chances are if you have not played Persona 4, you probably should not be playing this game. Go play that first, or at least, like, if you're a fighter person, just look up clips, find stuff.
No, it wouldn't be him. He has a persona.
Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry, I wasn't trying to weird you out.
But it could be somebody else that fits that criteria. I don't know who, but... Dojima, no. Nanako, no. I'm just being dumb. Oh, the poetry. The poetry. I would like to attempt to get into at least one fight before I end the episode, but we'll see how far we get.
And then Dad came up here visiting
cutscene-wise.
day, so I made sure to raise my hand to answer all the teacher's questions.
Nanako!
You told that story 3 times already.
You have to love Nanako.
No,
She's
I
just so cute. I have to admit, though, I am a Trauma Center fangirl. I like Alyssa just a little bit more, because Alyssa actually helps out and is useful. Sorry, Nanako-chan, but Nanako's just so cute. You can't help but love her. Speaking of Trauma Center,
Oh, and guess what?
those are definitely on my Let's Play list as well. Specifically Trauma Team and Second Opinion. Maybe New Blood 2 if I can get my friend to do it. Who plays
You mean the
New Blood.
limo that was driving around town?
But we'll
Yeah,
see.
I heard about that. A big stretch limo in a sleepy little town like ours. I'll tell you one thing. They won't be from around here.
It's called Mitsuru. She's from Persona 3, you see. Yes, we were confused too in the last game. I'm liking this
So,
music.
what are you up to this
It's
time?
very calm but peppy. Ding! Dojima just knows. He freaking knows everything. It's cause he's the father figure character.
The day you
They
were due
always
back, a
know.
detective from the Metropolitan Police Department suddenly rang me up to ask about the details of that case. Not only that, but I saw that Shirogane kid at the station several times these past couple of days. Was this all just a coincidence?
Shirogane kid.
That's...
Can't answer, huh? Well, that's fine.
I mean, you just can't help but think that Dojima just has... He's got something against Naoto. I think it's because she's so good at what she does. Again, Naoto stan! Sorry!
Look, I trust you, but this is different. Don't stick your head into the lion's den. You do understand that I'm a detective and pretty much your guardian while you're here, right?
Yep.
So long as you understand
Exactly. The
Then do
adults
whatever you
can
want.
never be trusted in these type of games. Leave it all to the teenagers. But they do actually do a good job.
Hey, you're
Technically, the
picking on
adults
Big
don't believe
Bro
anything.
again, Dad.
that. No, not
Go
at all.
Nanako.
We were just talking.
Really, Big Bro?
Yeah,
This
there's
always
nothing to worry about.
happens.
I'll
Aw.
always be on your side. Okay?
Nanako, quit being so cute. Except don't. Dojima's story is so heartbreaking. If you play Persona 4, it just, eats at your soul. Oh, hello, Jack Frost in the corner. Atlus as well as Persona reference there. Using your characters to your advantage. Uh-oh, you have to go home tomorrow. I have a feeling things are going to turn to heck.
Make up your mind, you.
Make up your mind, you. It's called Memories. Yep, here we go. Midnight Channel, Midnight Channel! Are we gonna get a cutscene? Ooh!
The strong win, while the weak disappear.
Oh, looks like we're
Tonight,
getting another
we will witness
trailer
the
thing.
hottest battles in all history.
I'm wondering if it's gonna be all the
goddess
characters
of victory
or
is
just the new
waiting
one.
to descend upon the ring.
I have not
P1
seen it
fans,
yet.
are you ready?
I love the new music though. Oh,
Time to
Rizai.
let loose an all-out war!
The contestants in the previous P1 Grand Prix have returned for another tournament, right on the heels of the last one. These warriors will create
Naruto,
another legend here
Oh, she looks so badass this time around. Not that she didn't before, but she looks especially badass. Loving how everything's animated.
Battles of will. Sparks will
Like what they did was they
fly.
had like an animated and
Some fight
kind of
for
still
pride.
shot before.
Some fight for glory. Will this be decided by pure muscle, or will a battle of wits determine the outcome?
Yukiko with her grace and flower petals.
Things are heating up.
That's the one thing is they didn't change the names of their
Tonight,
English,
who will
like
win
Teddy's
the
still
title of
Kuma in
champion?
these
Who will be
cutscenes.
crowned with the winner's wreath? Whose tale of glory will resound for generations? All that remains are the dreams of the warriors. As the Grand Prix plunges into its final chapter, the P1 climax is
Barely getting started!
Of course, bear puns. What's with the time? What's with the countdown?
Did you see that? What the hell? Hello? Hey.
Whoa. Now what is this? I know it goes into the real world
Huh?
kind of thing.
What's going on here?
Hey Junpei, how's it going? Not very well.
What in the world? The town! A red fog?
What the?
Very reminiscent of the trailer from the last game.
All you P1 crazies out there, sorry about the
My
long
question
wait.
is why the hell is General Teddy back? Children away.
The P1 climax. It's the end of the world.
It makes me kind of sad that this is ending. They're making this very final, but
And best of all, if you don't win
it's
the
a good
one-on-one
fighting game
tournament to the
series. I
finish
want it to
within
keep
the
going
hour,
on.
The world will end. No punches.
Even though it
pulled
technically
this
came from an
time.
RPG, I don't care. It's a good fighting
I'll make
game
myself
series.
clear so
And I
that
know
no
many
one
people that agree.
misunderstands. This will not be taking place within the TV world.
Oh.
It will, in fact, take place in the reality which you occupy. Enjoy it while you can. Alrighty then. Time to show
Oh,
off how
Teddy.
that special stage is going.
So I'm wondering what this stage is. Oh, Lord. One of the reasons why this game is rated T, ladies and gentlemen. Crucifixes. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Is that Mitsuru-san?
I've been playing some, like, versus type matches and some training stuff, but that's all I've been doing. So I've seen some of the stages, I guess, technically, but that's all I've seen.
Everyone's a goner anyway.
Because I needed
So
to
you'll be
practice
in
before I
good
got into this
company.
Let's Play.
Best
Sorry.
of luck to all of you.
Because again, I am not perfect. Shojima girl, I love your music.
What is that?
Kind of reminiscent of P4 with the whole fog thing. Except it's red fog. What does that mean? I like this panoramic shot.
Nanako! Dojima-san!
Oh no! Well, that worries me. Geez, everything's in like a red hue now. Well, I mean, the fog stuff happened... I don't want to give major spoilers away, but it was technically not all reality-based, so...
The Juness food court.
Everyone just knows. Go to Juness! Go to Juness! That would actually be quite funny if he goes there and literally everyone is there. We knew exactly where to go, partner! Slash leader, slash sensei, slash senpai, slash whatever. Well, that's because you had to hide your uniform. Or, hide your uniforms, what? Hide your weapons in your uniforms. Which I'm still not quite sure how you did that. Especially Kanji. With this giant folding chair. To be continued. Alright, this actually might be a good place to end this episode. I knew I wanted to get into a battle, but I think this is telling me, hey, end this Let's Play episode, dang it! Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for enjoying. Sorry there's no actual battling in this episode, but there will be. Don't worry. There will be.